Welcome to String Scale Models. I am Jason, your host, and I do models. How is everyone doing today? We are doing a bench update, and I have some things I want to talk about. I want to go over some stuff about some MOSFETs and some questions I've been asked, and my theory on some RAM. So, we're just gonna let's just go to the overhead camera here. And we got, hi, how's everyone doing? I'm just going to see if anybody pops into the stream here. Let me just adjust my chat down. Hey Phil, how's it going? You might find this interesting, what's going to happen here. So, I did not receive my AliExpress stuff. So I was hoping to receive it by, let me see if I can find it on the computer here. By yesterday or Wednesday. I was hoping for it on Wednesday and I did not receive it. So I don't plan that I will get it before November 30th, which would be my birthday stream that I was going to do and fix a bunch of stuff. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do on that stream because I need a fair few things that are in that order. So I'm just signing into AliExpress to see what if it even made it through customs yet, because I believe customs is closed. It was closed yesterday, today, Saturday, and Sunday for mail customs. So stuff I ordered, yeah, that's not even available yet. Some of the stuff's coming from Canada, so it won't take that long. Let's see here. And I don't think this has hit customs yet, which is odd for that. So November 21st. See, it says November 21st to December 11th, and it's not even gone through U.S. Customs yet. But and I ordered that on, let's see, what day did I order that? I ordered that on November 2nd, or it processed on November 2nd. Then on November 13th, I ordered something else, and it's already cleared through customs, and it is close to where, I mean, it's getting, saying it's being delivered. So I picked up some more stuff. Hey RB, how's it going? I picked up some more stuff that was on sale. I was able to find the diode arrays on AliExpress for about 30 cents each. I found the transistors that are around M92 for about 16 cents each. And then I got some SD card slots, 3 SD card slots for $6. Not the slots, the FPC connectors, And then I got 30 coils, the R2 coils for $9. And then the EMI filter that is on the this EMI filter here. I can show you that EMI filter. And this EMI filter here is different than the one on the back of the board. So I was able to find those EMR filters too. So 20 pieces. So, and then I got, I ended up ordering 10 more ports, buttons, and then 3 digitizers and 3 screens. So that is morning, Mike. How's it going? All right, we have some people in here. Let me put this away. Go. No, not that. There we go. No, not that either. See, I have 3 screens and it's not enough. Okay, so what I wanted to talk today about is MOSFETs. So this is what this is going to be about, because I don't. No, I took the week off, RB. I'm not doing any repairs this week. Plus, I need stuff in that AliExpress order I was just talking about. I don't have anything. I'm not paying premium prices for stuff on eBay. I need USB ports because I had 4 and then I modified them for a guy and sold them and made a little bit of profit on those, but I thought I didn't need any more USB-C ports, and then it turns out I did. And I've had expected this AliExpress order to show up by now, and it is still not shown up. But let's take a look at something here. Let's take a look at MOSFETs and a power supply. So we got the drawing pad. So you have a MOSFET. I'll just show you what a MOSFET looks like here. And then it has like a little arrow going this way. So you have your, if this is an N-channel MOSFET, N-channel, pardon my handwriting, N-channel MOSFET, you have your gate, and then you have your source and your drain, I believe. I get the pins mixed up. So what this does is this will allow current to flow from source to drain if the voltage between gate and source is a negative voltage, negative volts. Now, it doesn't have to be a negative voltage. It just needs to be lower than the source voltage. So basically, you bring it to ground, or you bring it to ground through like a 1K resistor. Bringing it right to ground will switch it on really hard. And that's how it is. And then it's a switch, and then current will flow. So that's basically how your MOSFET works. It's similar to how a transistor works. So if you have your N-channel transistor here, and then you have your base, collector, and your emitter, current flows this way when there is a small current between base and emitter. So a N-channel is mainly dealing with a current amplification. So a small current through base emitter creates a larger current through collector emitter, whereas a MOSFET is a voltage differential between gate and source, creates a current flow through source and drain. So that is that basically covered on, I don't like it all on the screen like that. I am going to go back to this camera, and then, I don't know, do you like this better where you can see it this way? And I'll zoom in on it so that way I can point to things. I don't know. Your label, what did my label fall off of? I don't have a label. I don't get it. The label is on that switch. Okay, so anyways, so a MOSFET and a power supply is a switch, basically. And what you're going to have is you're going to have a 6-pin chip. So you have a 6-pin chip, and it is going to have one pin that goes to the gate of the MOSFET. I'm going to draw a super lazy MOSFET. And then you're going to have your V in and your V out there. And what this chip is going to do is it is going to switch this MOSFET on and off. So you're going to have a wave coming out of the the output of the MOSFET, and say this is 0 volts and this is your 12 volts that is being supplied by the power. So is turning on and off between 12 volts. And if it is off 50% of the time, or on 50% of the time and off 50% of the time, you are going to have an output of 6 volts because it's going to modulate the voltage to 6 volts. And by adjusting the duty cycle, the on and the off time, you can create any voltage that is below the voltage drop across there. So you're going to have VD across the MOSFET, which is normally about 0.6 volts. Could be higher depending on the range of it. It could be lower too if it used different technologies. So you could get out 11.4 volts, and you could have a floor of, I believe it's 0.4 volts on your standard MOSFETs. So you can get any kind of voltage out of there. So what a simple system does, this is officially Troll Jason Day. It's a national holiday. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna spam you pictures of my new Heiko iron when I get it in. Okay, how about that? Hey Philip, how's it going? Yeah, it's not technically a troll if I don't get what the label fell off of. Are you talking about me personally? I had a label that fell off. That's just wrong. All right. You're going to earn yourself a label. I am trying to educate people on how a MOSFET works, something that you can lack to do. So, by rapidly switching this on and off, you get a wave that looks like this, but the wave is at very high frequencies. So, it's at high frequencies. So, it's at high frequencies, and by being at high frequencies, it generates a lot of switching noise. And that's what a switching power supply does in game consoles. And with high frequencies, you need caps on the output of the MOSFETs. You need caps across the power rails. Oh, I messed that up. So if you have, these are your two power rails. This one is ground, and then this one is plus. You would have a cap going across each of your chips, across your power rails of your chips. Any data output lines, you would have caps going across those. And that is basically how they're filtering out all the noise that is generated by the high frequency of the MOSFET switching on and off at high rate of speed. And there is normally I'm used to seeing a 6-pin chip doing this, but there are on game consoles like Xbox and stuff, there are, I'm going to say 32-pin QFC chips that regulate multiple different MOSFETs at one time that have multiple outputs on it. If I show you here, I can actually show you what I'm talking about on a circuit that I learned how MOSFETs work on. So we can put up the pad now and talk about this. This is a battery board. And this one is going to prove me a liar because this has an 8-pin switching chip on it. But it happens. So this is a power management board here. I'm going to put the scope on up there. This is for a battery pack. You plug a battery in and you get 5 volts out. It also has a readout display. And if we look at this board here, underneath the scope, we have a 8-pin protection chip over here. It's going to protect the circuit. We have the chip for the display, and then we have this chip right here, and it is an MP5043. That is going to be your switching regulator. And because this has 3.7 volt nominal battery, hey Jamie, how's it going? Nominal battery, it is going to have a coil to boost up the voltage, just like on a switch has a coil to boost the battery voltage up to the voltage it needs to do it, and it does that by inducing a magnetic field, and then the field collapses, and then that induces a voltage into the line, and you have a higher voltage. It's a lot more complex than that. Is that an MP or MR? But I want to look this chip up, so let's do this. MP 5043. This is probably going to be a Chinese only chip here. I hate these places you have to sign up. What is that? MP 5043. 50 amp single age. Yeah, these are not. These are MP 504s. 5043. Alright, so let's go back here. Let's see what this is here. Here we go. We found it, and we have what appears to be the data sheet. That I have to sign in for. Seriously, to get a data sheet, you have to sign in. Okay, well that's not going to be a thing that's happening. Oh, this is just sad. Let's go to DigiKey here and see if they even sell these. DigiKey. We're gonna see if they. I know Phil's streaming tonight. The rear keys stand turned up for the switch field with no bracket to hold the. Yeah, if you order the rear case, Philip, it doesn't come with the bracket for the kickstand, if that's what you mean. I have some over here. You just get the rear case, you don't get the bracket for the kickstand and stuff. Yeah, I had that issue happen to me too. But then I just ordered some kickstands, which I actually have. 5043. Okay. No. Oh, seriously? MP 5043. No, that's. No, I can't find the chip on DigiKey, and I can't find a data sheet in order to. But basically, you have a power in and power out, and you have a switching regulator. I'm assuming that this is probably a voltage regulator. Where's the MOSFET going to be? Actually, that could very well be the MOSFET. Well, this doesn't really have multiple power rails, so it may not have the MOSFET I am looking for. I plan on doing a video on transistors and MOSFETs and the differences and stuff, but that's basically how a MOSFET works. It switches on and off at a very high frequency, and then it clamps down in a pulse width modulation fashion. Is that the power IC, power management IC? Because yeah, that's the same thing. Any power management IC is going to control the MOSFETs, and then they're going to have basically output pins that are basically a lower frequency signal that is going to rapidly switch the MOSFET on or off, and then that can be increased or decreased through different pass-through circuitry. A power factor correction IC. Yeah, power factor correction is normally an issue when the phases become out of sync. Yeah, see, this is why I don't use the face cam, because it's out of sync. I'm done with that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that camera. I try it, so I'm not going to use it. Power factor correction is when the voltage and the current are phase shifted apart by X amount of degrees, and if you have your current leading or trailing your voltage by too much of a phase shift, you can have issues in the circuits, and a lot of the times you will run things through inductors to correct that phase shift, because if you use a capacitor to clip a sine wave, and like in a capacitor dropper circuit, the current is going to either lead or trail the voltage, and then if you do the same thing and do it through an inductor, the inductor is going to make the voltage lag or lead the current. So if you use the two in combination, you can correct the phase shift correctly. I'd have to look at my notes. I don't know exactly which one phase shifts which way, but you can use them in a it's called an LT circuit to correct minor phase shifts. On a smaller scale, I don't know about 90-degree phase shifts. I never tried to shift that much out of alignment, but a little phase shift in a sine wave when you're trying to run like a switching circuit or things like that. But that's basically the MOSFET thing. I have taken the week off, and I have not played with the tweezers yet. I used them that one time to measure that voltage drop. So I plan on messing around with these. I had planned on doing the November 30th stream. I will probably still stream something, but it's not going to be as exciting as I had hoped it would be. I was hoping to try to get as many repairs done as I could before my knee gives out, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have the parts and equipment that I had hoped to have. I expected, I got a delivery window of November 21st between December 13th, and things I've gotten in the past were towards the beginning of the delivery window, so I figured it would be here before the 30th, but that's not going to be here for the 30th. I have my eye on a Hako soldering station that I will most likely be ordering today. I don't know, Phil's trying to talk me out of it, so I don't know if I'm 100% what I am. If I'm gonna commit to the new Hako station. So you need to listen. You remember my videos with the really, really bad audio? I don't want to go back there. It took me 30 or 40 videos to figure out that there was something wrong and that I could fix it. And I have the audio thing working now, and Yeah, I know you don't think I need the Hacko fill, but I want the hot tweezers I can borrow. I want to borrow some hot tweezers, and then I have other projects other than fixing these switches that it will be useful on. So let's take, for example, where is the new project for next week? That's not good that I can't find the project. Oh yeah, Phil, there's a UV laser. Check this out. You put it in there like that, and you turn the key on, and then you laser it up. Ooh, laser. Don't look at it because it will blind you. Unlock it. So, I can't seem to find. Oh, there they are. So, these are, let's just look at it under the scope here so you can see it better. These are boards, Atmel boards for my traffic light project. I'm going to have to really raise this scope up. You know, with the scope like this, I can crank it all the way to the top, and I have probably more than this much working space under my scope, and I can basically see this whole board, or I can be zoomed in like I just was. So this is the Atmel chip. This is the Mesa chip. Nope, Mega 32U4. This is part of the traffic light project. It will so plug in here and be powered. It's a little module. There's going to be 6 of these modules on the board. 6 of these USB modules, 3 double stacked high, a charger port, no display, but it's just going to be basically power regulation. And you're going to have a module that you can fully adjust, and you basically plug your modules in and program it, and then you can add things to it. You can adjust these modules. But I have 2 different modules. I have one that does a lot less work, and this one is a little bit more high powered. But I need to redesign these boards. So I'm taking these boards, these are open source boards, and I am going to redesign these on Autodesk Eagle. And I need to make it so I can convert these pins into JST connectors. So I need them in sets, I need power, and the board's going to be a little bit longer. And it's going to have power rails and JST connectors, so you can just plug in and you have an output, or you can plug in and have multiple outputs. So I'm going to have different options on there. And then hopefully with one board in like this, and then on the next one below it, you can put the board like this, and you'll have wires coming out of the top and bottom. But I'm redesigning these boards, and I'm also designing this little power supply. And if you look at all the little chips on there, I'm not going to pay to have the boards assembled. I'm going to assemble them myself, and I'm going to need to do about 4 or 5 with a bunch of testing, with different component values to see what gives me the best view. And I don't want to sit there and hot air all those little components off and on. I want to just put them on and on with hot tweezers. Yeah, it is good for solder mask. That's what it's for, the solder mask. And blinding people. But, that's illegal. So you can't do that. So that's the reason I want to use the tweezers, is for that project in one. Hey Jay, how's it going? Yeah, that'll solidify some solder mask pretty quick. Let's give you an example, Phil. Let's give you an example. So we're going to take this, and this board is shot, so we're going to come over here. I am going to get my solder mask from my collection of solder mask. And we're going to use black. Excuse me, buddy. And we're going to show you how well that works too. Oh, that's not the one I want. I thought I had one of these syringes that comes out. No, I guess I don't. 'Cause I don't have a syringe part for the solder mask. Or do I? Let me just check here. Yes, I do. That'll work. Okay, so I have a syringe part. Okay, so I haven't used the black yet, so we'll use that because it matches the board. We'll put our little needle on there. So we'll just put, let me get that on the, why is that not in view? I don't know. So we're just going to put some solder mask right there, and you see how I can control that with that little bitty needle. But that's that. Okay, so that's that there. And we'll grab the, wow, you couldn't even see that. That is so my bad. There's the little drop. So we are going to go in here like that, and we're going to put that on there like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if we come in here, hard as a rock, 10 seconds. And I probably did it a little too long, so, you know, 10 seconds. Yeah, I know, I realized they're on screen. But I'll do it again so you can see. If you take a look here with the little bit I can put out. Let's just get a little bit more here. So get a little bigger stack here. And like I said, I count to 10. Probably could do it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hard as a rock. Well, look, a little gushy on the bottom. So that much you need a little bit longer. So we'll just do it for another 10 seconds. But normally when I like cover little spots, I do it for 10 seconds and it was fine. So there we go. Nice and hard now. So that was about 20 seconds, but you know, it's not all shimmied up to a strip light of LEDs. This one was that $5 one I sent you a link to, Phil. I know that's an American link, but it was like $4.32 in American, and it came with the battery and the charger for the battery, but the battery was horrible, so I don't use that battery, that's for sure. I used my own 18650, but it uses an 18650. I am going to do what you suggested, and I am going to take a dummy battery that has leads coming out of it, and I am going to put it in there and power it from the bench supply on my dedicated 3.3 volt line. So that's what I plan on doing. So I have a dummy battery somewhere that has leads coming out of it, so I'm just going to do that. Yeah, pull one from a laptop, you know. Yeah, I'll send you that link again. I just have to go into my order history here. Actually, I can probably pull that up right now and show you. It's the keyword you search for. If you just search for UV laser light, you are not going to find it. Is this the one with my... Let's see here. If I go to my purchase history. Oh yeah, you guys can see the boards I got too. Let's go to this one. So here is, here's those breakout boards I got. I got a pass-through one and a one like that. Yeah, 18650. Okay, so there's the tweezers, some rails, some Tessa tape, crap, screws, more crap. Here it is right here. Wow, the prices so went up in price. But this is what you search for. This, wow, really went up in price. This is what you search for. 405 nanometer blue purple laser pointer pen. You can get you can put rechargeable in, but I will send you the link right now. But wow, that went up in price. Let's see here. All right, I sent it to you. You should have it now. Oh wow, I just did that, didn't I? I didn't take that off of my screen. Sorry, Phil. Didn't mean to do that. So I don't think there was anything on there. Hey, Crazy, how's it going? Oh, that's right. Phil's supposed to be getting some test games. So, well, we had a peak of 6 viewers. That's good. So, I found it during the UK for $3. Yeah, see, so, yeah, that's like 4 something for me. So, yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, if you just search for that, it's that 402 nanometer thing. So hopefully you can get it, and you should be able to get it in a couple days because you don't have all that holiday crap we have right now. So, oh, you missed the delivery, Phil. Come on, you can't do that. So, I'm actually going to call it here because I have nothing. I literally have nothing. I hobbled this together to basically go over the MOSFET thing and to explain about the November 30th stream that it was, yeah, it's going to be, there's going to be something, but it's not going to be as spectacular as I had hoped it to be. And when I do get that stuff, I will do a big stream, and it will be, we'll do at least 2 or 3 different repairs on some switches and try to get these out of the job queue and get some more in. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. Not too long of a thing today. I want it short to be, what brackets are you, what is brackets exactly are you looking for, Philip? I'm going to go in a second. I want to see what brackets Philip's looking for. That hold the kickstand to the case. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, let me see. I think they're in here. Yeah, kickstand brackets. These right here. If you need these brackets, you are better off just getting like a $4 kickstand off of eBay, because the kickstands on eBay come with the brackets. So that's, if that's the bracket you're looking for, because I needed some brackets, and I couldn't really find the brackets without the kickstand attached to it. So that's weird. Oh, that's weird. So I bought 4 kickstands, and then it comes together. But that's gonna be it. I am gonna call this here. Yeah, I need to call it because I got to get some stuff done. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.